4 Rules of Financial Literacy. Financial education is possessing a combination of skills and knowledge that enables a person to make informed and effective financial decisions with all of their resources. It's also known as financial literacy, and it's critical if you want to advance and succeed in life. You can be looking for financial freedom and financial independence if you want to enhance your personal and financial life. It indicates you want to get to a point in your life where you don't have to rely on family, a job, or a corporation you don't care for financial support. But there is one term I'd like you to grasp: financial confidence. It's not the same as financial independence. This is because financial confidence is based on your confidence and ability to earn money, whereas independence is based on the amount of money you have available. Now, here's the thing. Most people believe that money is scarce. They believe that money does not exist and that making more money is impossible. But this is completely false. The truth is that money abounds in the world, but only those with the necessary skills and expertise can obtain it. Money is similar to a game with a set of rules that must be followed. If you play by the rules, you will undoubtedly become the master of your financial life. In this video, I'll teach you the 4 most fundamental money rules, which are the foundations of financial freedom, financial confidence, and financial literacy. As long as you're hungry and dedicated, these basic principles I'll teach you today will raise your money game and lead you to a whole new level you've never seen before. I'm not selling books, webinars, or online courses. Therefore, I'm going to give you all of this material for free. All of the information on this channel is free, so please click the like and subscribe buttons right now if you wish to show your appreciation. It's really exciting to see how all of this information is getting more and more accessible every day, for very low or even no cost. And anything can be found with only a few Google searches. So even though they have access to everything, more than 90% of the population is still financially illiterate. Let me give you an example. Peter recently received his monthly payment. He's left with $1,700 after taxes. Instead of investing, saving, or doing anything else with this money, he decides to spend it on a couple of barbecues with friends and a slew of other frivolous expenses. Do you identify as a Peter? Because there are a lot of financially illiterate people today. But the truth is that anyone can become wealthy if they can overcome a few bad behaviors and adopt a rich mentality. Except for those who got lucky, such as inheriting a significant sum of money or winning the lottery, there are no wealthy people who are financially illiterate. However, according to statistics, 70% of lottery winners go bankrupt after only a few years of being extraordinarily wealthy. What gives? It all boils down to one's level of financial education. Even if you have a lot of money, you will make poor decisions and lose it all because you have no idea what to do with it. So, if you want to become wealthy over time rather than in a few years, you must become financially educated. Because this type of education is not offered in schools, you will have to teach yourself. So, now that all of the knowledge is readily available, why aren't more individuals learning about finance? There are 2 primary reasons why people do not receive the financial education they need, despite the fact that it is extremely inexpensive and in some circumstances absolutely free. Reason 1: conventional wisdom. The truth is that traditional financial education is not acceptable. The majority of people will instill in you a scarcity mindset. And if your mindset is wrong, you will never attract money. For example, your parents may have told you as a child that money doesn't grow on trees and that money is the root of all evil. These lies that parents tell their children prevent people from implementing the necessary financial changes. Another widely held belief that is completely inaccurate is the negative notion associated with debt. Debt isn't all bad if you know how to manage it, yet people still detest it because they lack the necessary education. As a result, you must avoid listening to people who aren't financially educated or confident. You should start paying attention to people who know how to make money, since they can provide you advice on how to become financially knowledgeable. You don't want to learn how to ski from someone who has never skied before, just like you want to learn how to ski from someone who is already great at it. You'll learn a lot faster if you apply this to your financial education. Reason number 2, self-esteem and comfort zone. The wealthy think that in order to make money, you must be confident and have a healthy sense of self-esteem. Self-esteem is crucial, and you must think that you are deserving of greater riches and happiness. You will never be wealthy if you do not. Consider it a self-fulfilling prophecy. You must first imagine yourself as wealthy. This confident, charming, and rich mental image of yourself will give you the necessary confidence to continue acting outside of your comfort zone, which is critical. Most individuals are not successful because they are terrified of success, a successful person once said. This is correct. You must venture outside of your comfort zone and take chances in order to be successful. For example, if you want to start your first business but don't have any cash, you may have to first face the risk of taking out a bank loan and putting yourself in thousands of dollars of debt, which is out of many people's comfort zone. Some of the important ingredients you'll need to become wealthy are charisma and confidence. You will never get wealthy if you lack the confidence to act. So before you go into financial education, you need to focus on yourself and your mindset when it comes to taking risks and failing. You'll have the power and willpower to take risks and perform under pressure if you have confidence. So now that you know as to why individuals don't gain financial education and why it's essential, let's get started with the 4 most important financial literacy rules. Don't put money into something you don't understand. Investing is absolutely essential, especially if you want to grow your money. Here's the thing. Working for someone else will never, ever make you wealthy in the long run. You must begin investing. There are numerous forms of investments available, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and forex market, to name a few. But if you want to be aware of the single most important investment, it's your own self. Invest in yourself. You must first invest in the development of your money-making machine, your brain, before you can invest in anything else. It is not optional to acquire the knowledge required to run a business, including financial education. Unless you keep up with what's going on in your industry and niche, you'll get eaten alive. Keep yourself informed about everything that affects your success. Invest in your business. If you acquire or start a business, you will almost certainly want to spend it at some point. If you want your enterprise to grow, you'll need to invest some money. It's like driving a car. You have to put gas in it to make it go. A business is no different. It must be given money in order to continue to expand. Marketing, research, or producing a new product are all examples of investments in your venture. Real estate investing. Investing in real estate, like other investments, is essentially buy low, sell high, a simple concept with really difficult processes. Most real estate investors begin with residential properties before moving on to commercial properties such as hotels, shopping malls, offices, and more. Basically, you look for potential units or structures that have been neglected, patch them up, wait for the market to grow, and then sell the unit to make a profit. Stock investing. Stocks or shares are components of a company that are available for purchase by the general public. When you acquire stocks, you get a share of the company's profits, which is the equivalent of your initial investment. The stock market, like any other investment, is extremely dangerous, and many individuals have lost a lot of money in it. These 4 categories of investments are the most essential and well-known. Regardless of the form of investment you make, you must understand what you're getting into. There are rules to comply to, but there is also a lot of false information available. Many people are prepared to deceive you only to get your money, so be extremely careful who you listen to. Do extensive study before investing in something new, or seek advice from an industry professional, preferably someone with skin in the game. Always remember to never invest in something you don't comprehend. Rule number 1. Debt is a potent but lethal weapon. This one may be contentious, but debt has a lot of power. Those who understand how to use it will prosper, while those who are afraid of it will miss out on many possibilities. There are two types of debt, good and bad. Student loans are an example of bad debt that you know you won't be able to repay. This is excruciatingly unpleasant, and it destroys many people's financial lives. We shouldn't expect 18-year-olds to make financial decisions worth hundreds or thousands of dollars without thinking about the repercussions. So tread carefully and only get into debt if you're sure you're doing it right. Good debt, on the other hand, is debt that you know you'll pay off or that you have a plan to pay off, and that will also earn you money. Getting into debt is a strategy for becoming wealthy. For instance, you might need a loan to start your firm. If everything goes according to plan, you'll be able to pay off your debt and develop your business as long as you keep up with your payments. Rule number 3. Imagine being wealthy. Visualize yourself as wealthy and act accordingly. You're essentially playing the role of a wealthy individual, which may involve living beyond your means. Living below your means is a financial guru invented protective idea that, for the most part, is sound advice. I mean, we shouldn't live beyond our means because that is how most people wind up in serious financial problems. You must spend your money on things that give you confidence and make you feel good as long as you are disciplined and sensible with your money. Do you honestly believe that skipping a couple of Starbucks coffees will make you a millionaire? Instead of living on a shoestring budget and saving pennies here and there, consider learning new skills that can help you earn money and support your chosen lifestyle. This one tactic will have a significant impact on your outlook, and you'll begin to discover chances and areas where you can generate money. Rule number 4. Develop asset acquisition skills. Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket, whereas assets are things that put money in your pocket. Your brain is your most valuable asset, and you can improve it to make it even more useful. There are certain abilities that are in high demand in the marketplace, and they all share two characteristics. They add significant value to the market, and they are profitable to you. So rather than working for someone else, begin honing skills that will enable you to begin producing money from nothing by simply giving outcomes to the market. Determine what best suits your abilities and create your first high-income skills to get the resources needed to accumulate more and more assets. That concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. If so, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, please share your ideas in the comments section. I'd love to hear them. Don't forget to subscribe and allow notifications after that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.